Deep in the heart of Asia, a millennium-old tradition of frog farming, harvesting, and processing has woven an entrancing tale about this unique industry. With hundreds of millions of frogs nurtured and produced annually, the frog farming industry plays a pivotal role in sustaining livelihoods and economies across many Asian nations. Embark with us on an exploratory journey, delving into the diversity and intricacies of the frog farming process, from minuscule eggs to succulent frog legs gracing dining tables. Did you know Vietnam is regarded as a leading exporter of frogs globally? With its diverse agricultural economy and favorable natural conditions, frog farming has emerged as a significant industry, providing a stable source of income for numerous households and farming communities. The success of this industry stems from the fusion of modern frog care techniques and the preservation of traditional culinary culture, making frog products an integral part of local cuisine. Astonishingly, you can establish a frog farming business with just 2 million Vietnamese dong, equivalent to approximately $90. The frog farming industry offers diverse and nutritious food sources for consumers while creating numerous job opportunities for rural communities, spanning caregiving, nurturing, harvesting, and processing. It contributes to a diverse and sustainable agricultural production network. Let's delve deeper into the processes of rearing these fascinating creatures. Male frogs are injected with a type of aphrodisiac to expedite mating, then released into separate tanks prepared for mating and egg-laying. The mating process typically begins when male frogs emit distinct calls or vocalizations to attract females. When enticed, female frogs approach the males and mate, with the male frog embracing the female from behind. In this position, the male releases sperm to fertilize the eggs laid by the female. On average, it takes 1 to 3 weeks for frog eggs to hatch into tadpoles. Tadpoles live in water and have gills to breathe underwater. As tadpoles grow, they undergo metamorphosis, transitioning from developing gills to losing them and growing legs. Their tails retract, and their bodies change shape to become more frog-like. Upon completing metamorphosis, tadpoles have transformed into young frogs, also known as froglets. At this stage, they have fully developed lungs and limbs, but are still smaller and less developed than adult frogs. Farmers often separate the young frogs into different tanks or enclosures as part of the frog farming process. This separation serves several purposes, such as managing frog growth, monitoring health, preventing overcrowding, and providing optimal conditions for their development. People clean the tank walls, surfaces, and other equipment to prevent algae and bacterial buildup. Commercial frog feed typically utilizes high-quality ingredients to ensure optimal nutrition, such as fish meal, soybean meal, various grains, vitamins, minerals, and other essential additives for the frog's health and development. The feed pellets are designed to float on the water surface, allowing both female and male frogs easy access. The frequency and quantity of feeding depend on the frog species, age, and developmental stage. The frog harvesting process is a professional and meticulous task undertaken by dedicated farmers. When the frogs reach the desired size or developmental stage, the farmers carefully catch them by placing them in mesh bags, each designed to hold around 15 to 20 kilograms of frogs. Throughout the frog catching process, the farmers exhibit great satisfaction and pride in the results of their hard work and dedication in nurturing and caring for the frogs. They handle each frog with care, ensuring a safe and proper harvesting procedure. This process not only brings profits to the farmers, but also helps sustain and grow the frog farming industry. The farmers' contentment during harvesting is a significant motivating factor for them to continue their journey and advance this agricultural sector. The process of processing frog thighs is done very skillfully and precisely. Frogs are packed in bags and transported to the processing plant by refrigerated trucks to ensure product quality. Upon arrival, the frogs are thoroughly washed with salt water to remove impurities and dirt from the body. I will take you to Nassam Seafood, one of Vietnam's top frog leg exporting factories. Nassam Seafood is a leading enterprise specializing in the production and export of frog legs with a team of experts in modern processes. Their products ensure safety and high quality. The frog legs are carefully selected from fresh frogs without the use of harmful preservatives or chemicals. The delicious freshness and aroma have made Nassam frog legs popular in restaurants and the global culinary market. Strictly adhering to food safety standards, this company has built a solid reputation within the export community and become a trusted partner for many importers. Their frog leg products have appeared on the menus of many renowned restaurants and are warmly embraced by diners worldwide. Have you ever tasted delicious dishes made from frog meat? I'm sure you will love their flavor. It's hard to resist their aroma from the very first bite. With each big piece of frog meat, you will experience the unique combination of crispy texture on the outside and tender meat inside. There are so many enticing and exciting dishes prepared from frog meat. I wish I had the opportunity to go there and enjoy these wonderful delicacies. Let's continue our journey into a global agricultural industry, eel farming. Raising young eels until they are large enough for meat production can be profitable. This industry is estimated to be worth over $1 billion, with eel farms producing about 60% of the eel meat consumed. Japan has succeeded in developing a model for glass eel aquaculture in fish ponds, marking a significant milestone where efforts to farm eels in captivity began to bear fruit. This brings hope to the eel farming industry and opens up new prospects and potential for sustainable development in this field. Currently, eel farms can be found in many countries, with major producers including European countries, Scandinavian countries, China, Taiwan, Australia, and Morocco, with the most prominent producer being Japan. Providing appropriate food for eels is crucial for their health and development. As you know, eels are carnivorous species, so they always need to be supplied with protein-rich food in their diet. Their diet includes seafood or small fish as a protein source, grass to provide fiber and minerals, soybean meal, and fish oil to balance the diet with protein and fat sources. Every 6 weeks, the eels are sorted to reduce cannibalism and competition. This farm's rearing period is shortened to only about 6 to 12 months. Each month, the farm supplies 30 tons of eels to the market. To ensure the high quality of the final product, food for the eels will be stopped 1 or 2 days before harvesting. Have you ever been to Japan and tried this dish? Creating a delicious dish from eel is genuinely not easy. I've heard chefs here say that cooking Japanese eel properly can take many years to master. When cooked in the kabayaki style, its price can go up to over $90. Despite the high cost, the demand remains very high. However, the total production of Japanese eels has decreased by over 75% since 1980, so prices can vary widely each year. In January 2018, juvenile or glass eels were priced at around $35,000 per kilogram.